guys! Welcome back to Joshua's Japan channel, and today I have another very special guest today. Please welcome Vennie! Yay!
Hi, this is Vennie!
Yay, Vennie! Welcome!
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, anytime. The reason why I said very three times is because we used to live together.
Oh, wow!
Oh, scandalous! No, we used to be in the same share house in Tokyo, and we became really close because we have kind of similar background, and yeah, I won't spoil too much, so I'll pass it to you.
All right, hi guys, this is Vennie. Originally, I was born in Aichi Prefecture.
Aichi, Japan.
Aichi, Japan. I went to the States when I was in middle school.
Right.
Yeah, and then I came back in high school.
Right.
I came back to Japan in high school. Went to American University in Japan. And then after that, I was once a singer-songwriter and violinist. But then I switched to working in the office. Right now, I work in the office.
Yay! That's really cool. So what made you go to the States initially?
Okay, it wasn't really my decision.
Okay.
But rather it was my mom's decision. So she had this huge dream of going to the States. Well, actually not going, but studying at American University.
So she had a very big American dream.
She did, yeah.
Very ambitious.
Yeah, and she was waiting and until I became old enough so that I can take care of my younger brother. So it was I was 13 years old, so I was 7th grade, and then my brother was like 3rd grade, and she was like, okay, I think she is old enough now.
I can't believe your mother thought you'd be capable of taking care of your own brother.
Yeah, what an independent family.
Yeah, very.
I mean, she was expecting me to take care of him, but like at least I was old enough to take care of myself.
Yeah.
And then then she asked me at the end of 6th grade. So that was the last year in elementary school in Japan, right? She's like, I'm planning to go to American University. Would you like to come with me?
How exciting is that?
It is.
Imagine your mother, your Japanese mother in Japan asking you, do you want to live in the States from next year? Like, how exciting is that?
It is.
Yeah.
It was very exciting, but not surprising because being like noticing and she
the signals.
and she had me mentioning
right
time to time, so I kind of knew, and but so I said like yes, and then she told me like if you're coming, the younger brother is also coming. Right. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming.
And how was it living in America for the first time? What was your impression? Like, how different was it from Japan? How was it going to a local American school?
It was very different because I lived in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Right, yeah.
And there were only like 3 or 4 Asian families in Knoxville.
Okay. That's in Tennessee, right?
That's in Tennessee.
Wow.
Tennessee is southern states, right?
Yeah.
So already there were a lot of white people, just white people.
Yeah, it's super white. Yeah,
super white. Yeah. Super conservative, right?
Yeah.
Then, if you go to the States for business, the company will take care of everything, right? Company will let you. Company will accommodate everything.
It's like a typical expat life.
Yeah, expat
it's like
life.
You stay in the Japanese bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you will receive NHK newsletter, TV show, right?
Yeah.
But in our case, it wasn't. It wasn't an expat thing. So my mom had to find an apartment, sign by herself, and buy a car by herself.
Wow.
So she had to do everything.
Yeah.
And then we flew to Knoxville, Tennessee.
Wow.
And first month we stayed in a friend's house. Luckily, we had a Japanese friend living in next to Knoxville. It was I think Maryville.
Okay. Wherever that is.
But in Maryville, there's a Denso factory.
Oh,
So there are a
okay.
lot of Japanese people. In the first month, because she had to prepare a lot of things still, so we kind of lived in their house, and I experienced jet lag for a month. Like I was
For a month.
Yeah, I was a kid. I didn't know
Right,
how
yeah.
to adjust.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
When I get sleepy, I sleep.
Yeah.
It took me a month to adjust into the U.S. time zone, and then she said like, okay, we finally have a place to live. Let's go to Knoxville. Let's move to Knoxville. And then first thing is that we had to find furniture, right? Like we
Yeah.
had to start from there.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was really fun. We were always together, of course. My
Yeah,
mom
yeah.
had a car, so we drove to a lot of places, bought couch, refrigerator, beds, and everything. But then when we started to go to school, so my mom went to University of Tennessee. I went to Bearden Middle School. My brother went to Bearden Elementary School.
Right.
So like
right.
every morning we were like bye, and we had to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disperse.
yeah, like see you in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Right?
And you had to be independent. You had to fight in the typical American school.
Yeah, so I couldn't really have the time to feel the difference.
Right.
But rather,
right.
I had to live every day. I had to find a classroom. Like I had to find people who would help me in the school.
So you were too busy focusing on living a normal life.
Yeah,
almost, like,
yeah.
Like navigating away while, so you didn't have time to notice the differences.
No.
Okay, that's really cool.
I was used to seeing people from overseas.
Right.
Because until I went to US, we used to be a host family.
Right.
For exchange students, not only exchange students, but people from all over the world. So I was used to seeing and meeting, engaging with
Yeah.
different people.
Yeah.
And then I knew that English was something that is very important to communicate. So I kind of had that idea. So the first priority was that I need to navigate myself. Like I need to live the day.
Yeah.
Like I need to live every day.
But
But the second was that I had to learn English.
Your main focus wasn't about comparing Japan to the U.S.
Yeah.
Like, not at all. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was really it's yeah.
Were you the only Asian in your class?
I was totally.
Totally. So it was only white people?
It was only white and maybe few African American
Okay.
student.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
I didn't really feel weird about it because it's funny, you can't see yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So